Namaste students, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JVN's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So here we are going to discuss the topic cleavage, planes, types and physiology. So this topic comes under the subject developmental biology, and let's start. So what is the cleavage divisions? So cleavage is also known as the cellulation or the segmentation. And first, the scientist Swimmerdam saw the cleavage divisions in the frog. After that, the scientist, the Sprengiani, saw the cleavage divisions in the frog, and the name the cleavage is given by the von Beer. So, what is that? So, in the fertilized egg or in the zygote, the initial cell divisions are known as the cleavage. So these cell divisions are slightly different from the normal cell divisions because in this, generally the size of the egg do not increase, and the consecutively the number of cell divisions increases. So number of cell is also increases, but the cell size decrease. So fertilization results into the formation of zygote, and the process of segmentation or cleavage immediately follows the fertilization. So after the fertilization, the process of cleavage divisions is occurs. So cleavage consists of division of the zygote into a large number of cells, and these cells are known as the blastomeres. Okay, so there are few laws of the cleavage divisions. So we will see one by one what are the laws of the cleavage divisions. Okay, so there are four types of the laws. Four laws are there. One is the Say's law, then Hartwig's law, then Schufer's law, and then the Wolfer's law. So more or similar, the all the laws are they have the similar meaning, but in the different ways. Okay, so Say's law say that according to this law, the cleavage divisions always occurs perpendicular to each other. Okay, suppose one cell division is horizontal, then the next cleavage division will be vertical. So it is the Say's law. Then the Hartwig's law. What the Hartwig's law say? According to this law, the uh, spindle fibers which are forms during the cleavage divisions, they forms at the long axis of the cytoplasm. Okay, so there is egg, and it have two component. One is yolk and one is cytoplasm. Okay, so the spindle fibers which forms during the uh, cleavage divisions, they will form in the cytoplasm and in the long axis. Okay, so this is this Hartwig's law. Then Fluger's law. So according to this law, the spindle fibers which forms during the cleavage divisions, they forms in the minimum resistant part of the cleavage. Okay, so the yolk is a resistant for the cleavage divisions. So which part will be the minimum resistance? The cytoplasm part, where yolk is absent. Okay, so the spindle fibers will form in the cytoplasm part. Okay, then next is the Balfour's law. So this law says that the cleavage divisions are inversely proportional to the yolk. Means if yolk is higher, then the cleavage divisions will be lower, and vice versa. Means if the yoke is lower, then the cleavage divisions will be higher. Okay, so the rate of the cleavage divisions is inversely proportional to the concentration of the yolk. Okay, so these are the laws of the cleavage divisions. So hope you are satisfied with this detailed session, and if you have any query, please write in the comment box. We will in the next lecture we will discuss about the planes of the cleavage, various types of the cleavage divisions. So this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. Thank you.